Hey nerds, welcome back to Feed the Beast episode 6, maybe? Episode 6, that feels right to me, so I'm going to go with 6. We're pretty much starting off where we ended last episode. We've still got all the bee stuff in our inventory. I just quickly wanted to try out these flippers before I forget, because I will forget. We're going to take off our feather falling boots, and we're going to flop these on. Now they should just make me swim a bit faster. That's what I'm reckoning they do anyway. Oh yeah. That's a lot faster. If we take them off. Oh, wow. Okay, so that'll be useful if I need to go swimming somewhere. And seeing as I live, like, surrounded by a lot of ocean, that might actually be really useful for me. We're going to put the feather falling ones back on for now, because they help with the staff of travelling. Because I keep landing on the ground like that. Where can we stick these for now? There you go. So, today we're going to be focusing on the bees. I'm going to put them on top of Bee Mountain here. I don't know what I'm going to call this. Bee Mountain sounds good. I'm trying to think of a hillbilly. I can't think of a pun. We're going to place down these apiaries. Now, I don't know if you know anything about bees or not, but in order to breed the bees, you have to have an apiary, obviously, which is this thing here. You have to have the right conditions, and you need a princess and a drone. This is where it kind of gets a bit complicated. If you want to create just the same kind of bee over and over again, so say I just wanted to create more meadow bees, then I would have to mix a meadows princess with a meadows drone, and it'd have to be a pure meadows princess and a pure meadows drone. There is other ways you can do it, like for example, if I bred together a forest princess with a meadows drone, I could end up with a combination of the two, so it would come out as a meadows forest, or it would come out as a common, I think, which is something different. It's incredibly confusing, and the only real way that I can show this to you is just by going ahead and sticking them in. Now, they won't work at the moment because it just turned to night. So we see this is charging up now. They're breeding. There we go. We've got our queen. And now this won't work at the moment because obviously it says not daytime. So if we hop down here quickly and sleep. Here we go. Sleep off the night quickly. And we head back up there. This staff of traveling is going to run out any second now. You can see the particle effect that's going on around it. This will also generate flowers, so I expect in no time this hilltop is going to be covered in flowers. These weren't already here before. These were already here before, sorry. That's another thing that these things need. They need flowers nearby. If I destroyed all these flowers, it wouldn't work because it needs a flower nearby. And it also creates the flowers, obviously. So we're going to come over to this one here now. We're going to stick our forest princess and some forest drones in there. You can see this has already started working, and this is why bees take so flipping long to do. Because for each cycle, you have to wait for this stupid thing to die, and it takes a while. So I'm going to have to AFK here for, it's going to be ages. You can put this stuff in. I can't remember what they do exactly. I know a proven frame helps improve the output. So output is what the bees output, obviously, and like these two ones here, the meadows and the forest, just output these normal honeycombs, which is useful at the start. And well, you always need honey pretty much, and it's incredibly hard to get at the start. So that's why I'm putting these frames in here, so hopefully it will speed up the production of this bee. And then that isn't where the complications end either, because you can get so far into this mod, it's ridiculous how much you can do. You can get all into the genetics of stuff, and you can start selectively breeding bees that have like a faster output rate, have a longer life or a shorter life. I can't remember which one's better. I seem to think that a shorter life might have been better. But whatever, you can have ones that have a shorter life, a longer life. You can have ones that give out more, I don't know what you call them, offspring when they die. So when this dies, it'll give out a princess and a certain number of drones, and that's what you use then. You just pipe that back in to the apiary, and then that will keep it going forever, kind of thing. And then eventually, when you have enough drones, you will then start melting them down into bee DNA, and that is what you use to do all the DNA messing about and stuff. So for now, obviously, we're just going to be breeding these just so we can get some honeycomb, so we can start building some bee items, because they all take honey and stuff like But eventually we will start mixing these two together so we can hopefully get on a common, on the common path, the common drone, and then we can start getting all kinds of bees. Like if I just Google comb, if I search for comb here, you can see all these different kind of combs that we've got. We've got anything from like rotten combs, bone combs, oily combs, which are really good for fuel, by the way. All the way to like we should have diamond comb, sapphire comb, ruby comb, emerald comb, lapis comb, nickel glowing, all these different kind of combs that we've got that they'll be our, that we won't need, probably won't need quarries by the time we get there. As iron combs, as copper combs, all kinds of things you can imagine, and they all take time to get. Obviously you have to go through the different layers, so you have to breed the forest with the meadows, then you have to get the common, then you have to breed the common with another type of purple drone, I can't remember what it's called, then you have to breed that with like a sand drone, and then that with a oil drone, and then it gets crazy. It consumes your life so quickly. But anyway, we're going to need to build some machines here, and we will be right back when we have a list of what they are, because I've completely forgotten. Okay, so it turns out the only machine we really need is a centrifuge at this point in time. I'm probably going to need a bunch more machines later that I'm forgetting about. But for right now, it's just this baby. And this is what we use to get the honey. Now, I'm hoping this uses the same power as this. It seems to. Yes, it does. Alright, so we're going to centrifuge our combs here. And we should get beeswax and a honey drop. Now, the beeswax is used for making capsules. The honey drop is used for something much more important. So what we're going to do now is we're going to search for the bee Eliza. Can't really spell that. There it is. And I knew we needed more machines. Alright, here we go. With that little hiccup out the way, we are ready to make our bee Eliza. And I think it's just making it. It's just going for it without me even telling it to. Is it? Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, that's working on that. While that's doing that, we're going to comb, we're going to centrifuge these mundane combs. See what these give us. I'm not actually 100% sure. More honey and beeswax. They might give us something special, or they might just keep giving us this. Nope, they just give us this. Alright, well, we can't complain. The more honey, the better. That didn't give us any honey. There we go, we've got our bee Eliza now. I'm going to take this back out and clear the recipe. There we go. Okay, now these bees here should be finished, and I can give you... Actually, I'm not going to do it just yet. Yeah, they're finished. So you can see here we didn't get any combs, which is unfortunate. But we've got another Meadows drone and a Meadows princess. So we only put one Meadows drone in there, and we've got two out. Now, I'm not going to beelize these because I know exactly what breed they are. Oh, we got loads of these. That's pristine stock. Alright, we're filling up on these now. We need to pick ourselves an apiarist chest. But anyway, I'm going to take this out here, and I will actually beelize this one just so you can see it. So we're going to put that there and put honey there. Here we go. So we got active and inactive. That's the dominant trait and the less dominant. So say I bred forest and meadows together, and forest it came out as a forest meadows. It would be forest as the active and meadows as the inactive. You can see the lifespan there. We've got shorter and shorter, slowest. So this is this bee, the drones we fed it. Sorry, let me get my words out. The drones we fed it were identical. I just knocked my mic there. I don't know if you heard that. They couldn't get more the same, as you can see here. However, oh, I didn't mean to drop that. I'm not going to put this one back in at the moment because I'm going to mix him. We're going to grab our meadows bee. Now, I know because these guys came out of the hive. That is how I know that they are a pure drone. Ah, nope, I don't want to do that. We want to mix our meadows with our forest. So let's do this. There we go. So now I don't think, from what I can remember, yeah, it doesn't tell us yet until, oh, dropped it. Doesn't tell us yet until after the where'd that one go? There, until it's finished its cycle. So I ran that bee through the machine. We got ourselves a forest meadows hybrid. Now this is important because this is kind of what I was hoping to get. Actually, no, I was hoping to get a common drone, but whatever, we'll get to that in a minute. Forest meadows hybrids are what you need to get to breed different types of bees. So what you want to do is you want to first get a hybrid, and then you want to try and breed that into a pure bee at a later date. I'm not explaining this very well at all. It's complicated, but it's easier if I show it, but I can't show it at the stage that I'm at the moment. But anyway, what we need to do is we need to keep breeding this forest and meadows hybrid. At the moment, it's a forest meadows. It was a forest meadows princess with a forest meadows drone. And there's a way to work this out with quadrants, which I might show you in the next episode. But basically, because it's a forest meadows queen and a forest meadows drone, that gives us the better chance of getting a forest drone next time. It's just, don't worry yourself with it. It's confusing me now, and I have to go. I'm going to stay and keep working on this, and hopefully I'll work towards getting the this elusive common drone that I've been talking about so much. And yeah, we'll work on that for the next episode, because that's like kind of the next step on the ladder. And I might try and figure out a better way of explaining this, because I'm not doing a very good job of it at all. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it was a little bit confusing because I'm not the best teacher in the world, but hopefully you can kind of understand sort of where I'm going with this. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.